In this video, we're counting down our picks for 5 rejected Shark Tank deals that ended up making millions. Which rejected Shark Tank pitch was your favorite? Be sure to like the video and let us know in the comments down below. Number 5, Rocketbook. Let's start off with one that the Sharks likely felt they were right in not doing, because it felt too out of date. Rocketbook was a product that was meant to help people get more use out of their notebooks. Rocketbook could help by letting you write whatever you wanted on its pages. And then, we kid you not, you'd put it into the microwave and the text would erase itself, leaving you able to write your heart's content once again.
Beautiful work, Robert.
Right? I'm just going to use the Rocketbook app to scan this in so that later we can make these notes reappear.
Oh, cool.
And Robert, you're going to microwave your notebook here.
Hey, hang on a second.
Yeah.
Did you actually prove it erased my page?
Let's do it.
Oh, that's amazing!
The creators, Jake Epstein and Joe LeMaine, showed that the product worked, but the Sharks weren't biting.
Guys, this is so crazy. So crazy that you can get millions in sales by nuking a notebook in a microwave. I'm not even sure I'm on the planet Earth right now. There's notebody in the world that would take paper and erase it when I could sell another one. In my universe, that's a dark force, an evil force I can't understand. I'm out.
And so they left empty-handed.
You write and you stick it on something.
We're going to have digitally enabled paper and office products.
Guys, I mean, I'm out. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Congrats.
Unbelievable.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.
Oh my God.
After a little rebrand, they were able to get $2.5 million in funds to help their product grow, went on to Amazon, and was the best-selling product for notebooks in 2016. Sales steadily increased over the years, and in December of 2020, Bic acquired Rocketbook for $40 million. I think it's safe to say Jake and Joe turned out all right. Number 4, CoatChex. Sometimes some of the best ideas that come to Shark Tank are from people who realize that there's a need for something and want to help fill it. That's what Derek Paquet did with his product of CoatChex.
Hi Sharks, I'm Derek Paquet, and I'm a who?
Hoosiers, baby.
Hoosier. I'm the founder of CoatChex, and I'm here today asking for $200,000 for a 10% equity stake in my company.
He realized that people had a terrible time at restaurants, concerts, and more with their coats, because where the heck are they supposed to put it? His product would allow them to hang up their jackets in a nice space, then come back and get it when they leave.
With our innovative technology, we match a person's face to their belonging. You simply hand over your coat and then type your name into the system, and a picture is taken automatically. All you do from there, you just pay. There's no more dealing with tickets. She can now see a picture of the person and their coat to make sure she's giving it back to the right person.
He already proved it could work, and Mark Cuban seemed to be on the hook, so to speak, to make a deal.
The offer is $200,000 for 33%. Because
Are you crazy?
Relax.
This is a great offer. Love the offer.
You're ruining the tank by giving this kind of money away.
But he didn't want to meet Derek at his numbers and left the tank empty-handed.
Counter.
$200,000 for 20%.
No.
Wow.
Until the episode aired, and people started to realize how this service could help their businesses. Since airing on Shark Tank, CoatChex has been used in all sorts of crowded venues, such as New York Fashion Week, the Museum of Modern Art, the House of Blues, the US Open, Sheraton, Nike, and more. Fast forward to 2023, and the company is still in business. The only thing is that they now have a different name, Chexology. Number 3, Lip Bar. Melissa Butler and Roscoe Spears came onto the show and offered their product or service known as Lip Bar, a line of vegan, non-toxic lipstick products in various bright colors and shades stood out from most large makeup brands out there.
Our focus is self-expressive and responsibly made cosmetics. We offer a wide range of hues, everything from your spicy reds to casual nudes, to neon purples and even electric blues. In addition to our awesome color range, all of our lipsticks contain organic fair trade shea butter, organic castor and avocado oils. We never use parabens. We're vegan and cruelty-free.
But where they tripped themselves up in the eyes of the sharks was their business model. They didn't have the best strategies, and they even floated an idea for a lip bar truck as a better way to showcase the product to customers. They didn't have one already made to show off to the sharks.
We decided to innovative idea to build a lip bar mobile. So
A what? Oh, have you built this?
it's actually being converted in Detroit right now.
Oh, that is such a bad idea.
Eventually, the sharks felt it was a bad idea all the way around and passed.
Listen, you guys, I used to sell makeup. Makeup is a great thing to sell for one reason. It has great margins. On the flip side, it's one of the hardest things to sell because it has such incredible competition. I'm out.
See you guys.
Thank you.
But after the show aired, a magazine reached out to the two, where they soon after landed a deal with Target for their stores, and have since expanded into Walmart and others. What's more, Lip Bar's reported annual revenue for 2022 exceeded the $1 million mark, which is a huge feat considering its Shark Tank rejection. The sharks likely wish they had kept their lips shut when bad-mouthing the product. Number 2. Chef Big Shake, aka CBS Foods. If you've watched Shark Tank long enough, you'll know that there have been plenty of people who've brought food or cookware onto the show to try to get the sharks to invest into their unique product. Enter Sean Davis. You might also know him as Chef Big Shake. He had an idea for a new line of burgers made out of shrimp.
Our flagship product is the original shrimp burger. We manufacture these burgers today in 4 different flavors. We have original, teriyaki, Cajun, and jalapeno if you like it hot.
Now, this wasn't his idea, but he perfected it in many ways and served his shrimp burgers to the sharks, and they loved it.
Hey, Shake, that's pretty good.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's good.
Thank you so much.
So clearly he was a good cook, so why didn't the sharks take him up on the deal? Simply put, his presentation wasn't landing with them, and they didn't feel his product was scalable, so they said no deal.
And you're now at 40% for $200,000. So now you're evaluating the company at about
Roughly 570, yes sir, 500,000.
I'd be buying more into you because you're a great guy than buying into the business. So, I'm out.
Thank you.
Angel investors watching the show saw Chef Big Shake's passion for the shrimp burgers and his determination to succeed. They made him a better offer of $500,000 for an equity stake in CBS Foods, which Davis gladly accepted. Davis's meteoric rise included a staggering increase in CBS Foods sales, skyrocketing from $30,000 in 2011 to $5 million in 2012. Only a year and a half after being featured on the program, his booming frozen foods enterprise could be found in 2,500 grocery stores. In 2013, Davis and his wife Robin opened their first brick-and-mortar restaurant, Big Shake's Hot Chicken and Fish in Franklin, Tennessee. It eventually grew into a franchise concept with multiple locations. So compared to Chef Big Shake, the sharks were shrimps. Number 1. Ring, aka Doorbot. While the other rejected businesses became successful in their own way, they don't compare to how this has become a staple in society over recent years. With Ring, it's a different story. Because when Jamie Siminoff came onto Shark Tank about a decade ago, he had an idea for something called Doorbot.
My name is Jamie Siminoff. I'm from Los Angeles, California. My product is the Doorbot. I'm seeking $700,000 for a 10% stake in the company.
It was his way of solving the problem of not hearing the doorbell when you were away, and not always wanting to check who's at the door in case you're not expecting someone.
Introducing the Doorbot, the first ever video doorbell built for the smartphone. With Doorbot, you can see and speak with visitors from anywhere. It also adds needed security. Let me show you. You can see them and decline if it's someone that you don't want to talk to, or accept and say hello to your visitor. Think of it as caller ID for your front door.
The Sharks were interested in the device at first, but as Mark Cuban noted, they didn't feel it had enough progression to be a big ticket item. Oh, the irony, Mark.
I've got to be able to say, you know what, when I jump in, I've got to add enough value that this company, instead of being worth $7 million, can be worth 80 million, 90 million. I just don't see that progression, and for that reason, I'm out.
After Doorbot's episode aired, outside investors flocked to Jamie. Those funds helped weed out the bugs in the device and rebranded it as Ring. Fast forward a little more, and Amazon bought the entire rebranded line for a light $1 billion. I think it's safe to say revenge is worth the wait, as Jamie became the first person ever to go from contestant to shark in the history of Shark Tank. And now Ring is used by people all over the world. It's even been used as parts of plots of TV shows, like Blue Bloods. Rejection hurts, but no one can imagine the hurt the Sharks felt turning down the chance to be part of a billion-dollar company. Do you think an opportunity of this magnitude will come their way again in the future?